In just a few short weeks, voters in the city of Eau Claire and Eau Claire County will see two additional questions on the spring ballot. Both could have a major impact on the future of the Confluence Project.
Ahead of the April 1st vote, WEAU's Kevin Hurd took some time to break down this complicated topic. He's going to tell you everything you need to know about the project, as well as both the city and county referendum. So grab a pencil, take a seat. Welcome to Confluence Project 101.
Over the past 2 years, the Confluence Project has become part of our local vocabulary. And on April 1st, the spring primary, words turn to action. Both an Eau Claire City referendum and an Eau Claire County referendum could have a major impact on the future of the Confluence Project. We'll talk more about the questions you'll see at the polls in just a few moments, but first, let's get some context. Let's talk about how this project came to be, what it includes, and most importantly, how much it's expected to cost. Conversations about the project started in 2006 and 2007 with the Clear Vision Eau Claire project. Project members interviewed hundreds of people asking what the city was missing.
And it became very apparent that community events facilities was a major need. We needed some new arts facilities. We need a convention space.
After 5 years of discussion, in 2012, the Confluence Project was announced. Put simply, it's a near $80 million project that would bring a new community arts center, public plaza, and a mixed-use building that would include retail space and student housing to downtown Eau Claire. The idea is to use public and private money to build something that benefits the university and the Chippewa Valley in one big project. The UW system, which is part of the state, as well as the county and city, have all pledged money toward the project. But all of them have strict conditions that have to first be met before anybody sees a check. The UW Board of Regents in 2012 approved putting $25 million toward the project. But before anybody sees that money, there has to be a showing of local support. That money also has to make it into the state budget. Eau Claire County has pledged $3.5 million. But before that money is spent, the state needs to commit to helping with funding the project. Eau Claire County voters will also need to approve spending those dollars on the Confluence Project through a referendum this spring. A referendum puts ideas being considered by lawmakers in front of voters. Here's the question that will be on the ballot. It asks if the county should put $3.5 million toward the project. It's a simple yes or no vote. Eau Claire County Board Chairman Greg Moore.
It's approximately $5.92 a year for 10 years on a $100,000 home.
And then there's the city. It has pledged $5 million of your tax dollars toward the Community Arts Center. But like the county, nobody sees city dollars until there is state support. There will also be a city referendum too, though it's not as straightforward as Eau Claire County. Here's how it will work. Voters will be asked if they support creating a new city ordinance. It would require a referendum anytime the city contributes more than $1 million to a building project related to the arts, a law that could have an impact beyond the Confluence Project. Eau Claire City Attorney Steve Nick.
Any project in the future that deals with capital art project of over $1 million, then that would need to go to the voters instead of being approved by City Council as other capital projects are.
If the April 1st referendum passes, it means there will be a second referendum on the Confluence Project itself. Eau Claire City Manager Russ Van Gumpel.
So if it's no, then we leave the policy in place. Again, it's really a change of how we've conduct and go through our approval process on capital projects dealing with the arts.
The referendum was brought on by a group called the Confluence Referendum Committee. It collected more than the 3,600 signatures needed to get a question on the spring ballot. Chairman Mike Bollinger sees it as a way to give taxpayers a voice. Here's the bottom line. The county referendum is simply asking whether $3.5 million in your tax dollars should go toward the Performing Arts Center. A yes vote means the county could kick in the money. A no vote means that it won't spend that money. The city referendum is a little more complicated. A yes vote means from here on out, the voters will decide whether the city would spend $1 million or more on an arts project. That could put the Confluence Project in jeopardy. A no vote means the city council continues to decide how to spend that money. That could keep the Confluence Project on the table. You'll have the opportunity to make those decisions on April 1st. Kevin Hurd, WEAU 13 News.
Now, obviously, there are a lot of numbers and details we talked about in our story tonight. We realize it's a lot to digest. If you want to give anything a second look, we have the story posted right now on our website.